Okay, so on first inspection, there's actually quite a lot of swell running here. I kind of thought it was going to be at sort of slightly the bigger end, but not quite this big. The options today were I was hoping for some skim, then surf, then dive. We don't need fish, so I'm not fish hungry. You don't need to shoot fish at the moment, so it kind of looks like I've been skunked in all departments. There's probably a surf wave there, but like it's not that good, and I'm alone, and where it looks good is where we swim with the great white. So I'm really not that interested today. It's not worth the effort. Probably took a good couple photos just then, but I mean, really, I might just turn around and head home, to be honest. Yeah. On the road again. On the road heading home, and the ocean is just glassy out there. Righty ho guys, it's Wednesday. I'm just trying to wrap up this vlog. I'm going to show you something that I will be detailing further anyway, so you're probably not going to get the full Monty. But we're basically at the stage now where Kerry's gun's finally finished. So this is a 120. We've still got to get bands. We've still got to rig it. Just didn't have any bands available right here. We've got a shaft. We've got a 7.5mm stainless shaft in it. This is going to be a really good, strong, very powerful gun for a 120. We're going to run 216s on it, and it's got a big shaft, so it's going to pack plenty of grunt. Not so much around the reef gun like my 110, probably something a little bit bigger, but still being small enough to sort of use that a day. Anyway, just something I want to touch on before I wrap up this video, and something that does get asked, I mean, quite a bit. Well, this is probably the oldest jumper, not the best example, but what does OXS mean? Now, OXS came from when I started making skimboards in 08. We didn't know what, I say we because I started making them with a friend for about a month. We didn't know what to call it, and we called it Omax Skim, which a lot of the locals called Omaha Omax back then. I think some of them still do now. And OXS was simply just the logo I drew up for Omax Skim. So everything basically, not by choice, but just out of what was drawn up, got changed to OXS skimboards, and basically I just ran with that. And ran with that for the last 11 years. Probably some of my advice would be, if you're going to start up something that you would like to name it. Not just kind of go, that'll do, because I don't know what I would change the name to, but I would probably change the name if I could have, even though I like it. And that the logo itself was what I really identified with and really enjoyed. So, and in that time, like I said, 2008 was when I started making skimboards, and in that time we've gone from like purely being into flatland skimboards, then it went into like making a few videos, and then going into wave skimboards, and then in more recent times a lot more video, like documentation of my own life, a real document rather than create sort of motive, as well as doing film work for people, photography, which I'm sort of at really mixed opinions on whether I continue to do that or pull it back, as well as screen printing, and now like the spearfishing equipment, guns and fins is hopefully will turn into a huge part of my business. I'm very passionate about New Zealand, very passionate about New Zealand products, and representing New Zealand stuff, and being a New Zealand brand and an outdoors brand, and sort of trying to promote healthy, positive, active lives, which I don't believe there's a lot of. Especially in New Zealand. New Zealand is a very hard country to do this sort of thing because we tend to tear each other down. You would know about New Zealand's tall poppy syndrome, and that is certainly well and alive in New Zealand. So yeah, that's basically it. That's sort of what OXS is about. That it's turned into my life. It pretty much, a lot of these videos, even though like I'm still a very small channel, it is growing steadily. Would obviously like the big break, but it dictates my life quite strongly as to producing videos on the regular, and it's tough because you have to keep going, keep going, keep going. But I love it, and that's why I do it. So. Yeah, stay tuned. We're going to have some really good guns getting pumped out. I finally feel like I'm almost at where I want to be with the guns. So I'll be keeping you updated, probably more so on the main channel with gun builds and stuff like that. We'll be doing a full gun breakdown for Kerry. That's it. I'm Sam Price. I'll see you at the beach.